We're having hair issues, but and they're just speculating on why anyone who knows they don't know me would never try to even brainwash me to think that I ever that I had plans with them. I don't know. Things, weird things like I guess people are going off of some things. Just I don't know, but I know those things aren't normal. What to expect? And if any, I mean, I think there's been some girls speaking on my behalf and saying the opposite to what I mean, and that just wouldn't be okay with me at all. So, I don't know who did that maybe in the past or already, but the fact of the matter is, despite their defamation or false narratives and inflated narratives, I wouldn't expect to be treated any other way that I ever deem appropriate, and I've always been used to, I guess, at the very least, is respect as a human being that can speak for themselves, express their own preferences and all that, and that each person does that on their own, and I'm the same in that respect. So, as I would hope to be treated nicely, as I think most people would, and look for gentlemen in that regard as well. Honestly, if he's the kind of person that would be willing to make plans with me ahead of time, be willing to make plans with me ahead of time, and be willing to facilitate a date, whatnot, either by making sure location and time and all that is agreed upon with me, not someone else, not through someone else, and or and spoken directly, and if not, I wouldn't know how to even begin to say how could someone expect anything. And if you overall, like if fundamentally he wasn't going to be willing to pick me up here at my house, I don't know why anyone would expect me to walk to them. That they'd be worth walking to, or even spending an Uber ride on. Yeah. So yeah. Normal expectations, though, especially as like where and when to meet, so I can at least take it where. Very least, I don't think any man should be anywhere should be like all these mashups they've done and remixes of words, unfortunately. But yeah, no, I don't think that any person could expect. It's just bizarre. Yeah, like if you haven't spoken with me directly in person and not in some weird sense, but literally like over the telephone or indirectly with me, or yeah, or have met with me, I don't know why anyone would have unruly expectations or whatnot. So they haven't been communicated. Yeah. I'm respectful of people's time if I expect the same plans in advance, or at least like a hey, it's last minute, you want to join? That's not like a stickler, but yeah. No, I'm just weirded out by how people thought that I was like read minds, and obviously they probably didn't. Speculating. It wouldn't affect me. I wouldn't care, except there seems to be like some sort of strange repercussions. Didn't do what they wanted, or so just I don't know. That could all be just to make me think that as well. And honestly, anyone who feels they could like impact someone's day like that in any capacity, like you don't know me. Pretending to have some plans with you that you, in some way, shape, or form, fucked up, hypothetically, just so that I could like pretend to be mad and have some place to what punish me. Like I don't. I'm freaked out by these people because they feel like someone's speaking on my behalf and they are going off that or someone's interpretation of it, and it's clearly not what I intended or said or expected people to. Yeah, we've been through this. Yeah, if a guy's not willing to pick you up, I don't know why you ever think he was worth being on your way for it. Well, yeah. I'm old fashioned in that sense. Like, hold the door. Hold the door. Oh, see how fun that is when they call people doors? No, I speak in base, pretty much base, meaning literal terms, especially in this like, conversational style. Yeah. What was I hate for people to have the wrong impression of me that it's completely inaccurate to typical under normal circumstances. I think a lot of this would have been a lot simpler if I could read minds, but unfortunately that's not within my human scope and capabilities, or is half the things that they expected of me. So who they are, I don't know. External pressures that seem to. Oh, something just went around like kind of parroting you, and like in the strangest ways. It would seem that you just have like a little shadow that's just like writing down your words. Or in my case, I had a YouTube channel, so I figured it was at least partly due to that. But yeah, and everything you said was just kind of like reattributed or recontextualized, but then somehow blamed for those interpretations. You're like, that's not at all what I meant, and to never put expectations on someone based on someone else's interpretation of things. It's just what terminology or yeah. I mean, I think that's why we define the parameters within our own like scope and sphere of right channel or something like that. Yeah, highly disappointing. At least where you feel like it should be about authentic sorts of communication, expression, and just live and let live. Each their own. I don't know who is so invested in like distorting my words that I'm taken to be and have said something I didn't, and I don't know. I I wish I could see where that's coming from. Yeah, you would start to you just heard things that you say just repeated back a lot. You'd start to wonder if like you had some if they were like had some accountability to that, I guess, or of course probably not, but you are they trying to apply something by in this way, shape, or form, adding to that? Yeah, and both repeating back and then adding to it, and like some double speaking, just start to like crazy in a sense. And you're just like, I can't imagine how someone could set expectations. You'd be abiding by their interpretations of your words or intentions therein. I need to get some alcohol. And our party started. We were all welcome. Yeah, I won't see even the point of someone trying to gaslight you to some other. They know that they've never met you. You actually like you convince someone that you had. And then to base important decisions, I guess, that would affect daily life and how things go in life, I guess. I don't know. Whether or not men ask you out based on some impersonator's interpretation that would, or just flat out like lies that would deter someone from doing so. It would seem. So, Waltz, I'm gonna go get in the shower.